Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And it's Neymar. Takes the shot! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Tagliafico. Rashford. And here's Dembele. Caicedo. Now it's Rashford. That is good progress on the left. Kimmich. Now it's Raul. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Tagliafico. And it's Rashford. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kimmich. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Crosses it in. Zubimendi is there, and he can get that clear. Played back in. And here's Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Raul. He has found the way through. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Spread it left. Now it's Rashford. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba And that's been won straight back. So it is still 0-0. Tagliafico. Rashford gets into a good position. Ball is over the line.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he's been shifted off it. Kimmich cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Rashford, and he's had it nicked away. Caicedo. Kimmich. Raul, looking for the run. Raul. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Pedri. Now it's Raul. This is a promising build-up. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Peruzzi. Van Dijk. Raul. Tagliafico. And it's Caicedo. Short changes him with that pass. Messi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing...
So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. The second period is on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Now it's Raul. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul is offering a right smile there.
Toljan. It's Kimmich, and it's Caicedo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Yamal, and a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri, Neymar, and it's Dembele. Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Raul. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
For this match was 29,950.
Threads one in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal. Now it's Raul. And they win it back again. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Out for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Good ball, good take. And he's quick to get rid. Pedri. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's cut it out. Rafinha.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Toljan. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. He's got away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tagliafico kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Dembele. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Berbatov. Toljan. And here's Elise. It's a good run down the right. And the shot's on here. Berbatov! He's got away with one there. That's a sharp pass. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Now it's Rashford. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Driven in. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Neymar. Spread it left. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's Couch! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Couch is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Hakimi. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Raul. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Raul. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Raul. Now it's Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. Couch has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forlan, and here's Neymar. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been cut out, well played. Caicedo. And this is Forlan. That's a good ball out wide. Just eases him off the ball. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard.
Liverpool always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Forlan. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, super find. Rashford. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Caicedo. Raul. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Hakimi. That is good alertness. Caicedo. Raul. Oh, good spread. Yamal gets into a good position. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an imaginative pass. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gerrard. And it's Kaut. Now it's Raul. Neymar. And this is... There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, important interception. Raul. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Hello attendees.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
All times.
So right back into the action.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Rashford. And he lines up a cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. Raul. Gerrard. And this is Forlan. And he's quick to get rid. Played backwards here. Makaleli. And it's Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That's good defensive concentration.
Played back in. That's put paid to the danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nicely spread. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. That's very neat. Cross goes in there. Backward it goes. It's run loose here.
The attendance for
Forlan.
this match was 28,900.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar finding himself in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Gerrard. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Forlan. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. It's a really well-measured ball. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Now it's Raul. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that has not gone well. He shifted it to the flank. That's headed upfield. Nuno Mendes. Here's Makalele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Caicedo. Tries to play it through. Gets his head on it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Dirk Kuyt. Number 14. Diego Forlan.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hausen. Number 19. Yamal. Number 4. Fernando Torres.
And this is Berbatov.
Number 9.
Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Torres. Over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. He has a look up. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hakimi really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They'll have one final crack at it. Gerrard. Yamal. He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute at a
Shapes
time.
to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Yamal.
Liverpool now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments...
And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort and time. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very
There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he welcomes it in. Plenty to aim. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Rashford. Nice looking ball. Dink through. And he's gone looking for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
2 down already, a nightmare start. Rashford, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Xavi Alonso. And here's Drogba. Look at the space here. Shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! Fantastic from Elise! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Eto'o, he's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Goes looking wide. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Best. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Cruyff ploughing. Goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Tagliafico.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. It's a promising position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tagliafico, and it's Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk. Oh, what a mistake! Looking for the run. This looks real chance! And a neat finish! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Luis Suarez! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Big chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid. Olise! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that's going wide left. Tries to pass it through. Rashford. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Olise. Olise making good progress on the right-hand side. Gerrard. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's found a way. It's Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Gerrard.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Serves up across. And that is well cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 5, Gerard, el dorsal 9, Eto'o. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 22, Ribéry, el dorsal 11, Bale. Cambio de jugadores.
Bale. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha. Now it's Drogba. Spread to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Rafinha. And here's Drogba. That has been slung wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Caicedo. Good running, strong and... He's having a pop! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Toljan. Rafinha. Now it's Drogba. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo running with the ball. Rafinha. Rafinha carries the ball down the right. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is one way to stop him. Caicedo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He won't be happy with that one. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking for options for movement. Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Nedved. Looking for a runner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Toljan. And here's Rafinha. That's good play. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's a throw-in. Rafinha. It's Kimmich. Toljan. Now is this the final assault? Edmilson. Nedved, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Messi. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. We are just getting started. Ajax have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits and...
He's having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Tagliafico. Oh, what a mistake! Well, the ball's gone astray. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must...
Oh, no, what has happened here? Messi. Trossard. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. There's the shot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's... Rashford! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Mbappe. Messi. Trossard gets on his bike and on the move. Trossard. Good put. He'll try from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That is good progress on the left. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival.
Ajax definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He is through here. Forced to go back. Yamal. Saliba. Rafinha. Now Saliba. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. And that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe does well to get it back. Mbappe, Trossard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Walker. That's tidy. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the ball's come. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Ajax seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Trossard. That is a brilliant interception. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now that's well seen too. Yamal aims beyond the defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's good running with the ball. And it's been hooked away. Driving on and making good progress. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball's gone out of play. Shevchenko. He's found the way through. Kimmich. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And this is Messi. And Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw. And we have liftoff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Ajax have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Delivered in. And he knocks it clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hakimi. And here's Yamal. He's got away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that has been cleared. That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a throw. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hakimi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tagliafico. Jordan Henderson. Rafinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Now the ball in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 19.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 22.
Hakimi.
Number
And Yamal.
13,
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso. And here's Raul. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, another set play. And it's hoisted clear. Matheus Cunha. Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Messi. Well read, nice interception. Raul running with intent. Yamal. Cunha wins the duel this time. That's a good run down the left. And he's in on goal. Raul clears without hesitation. Looking for the run. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he get it through? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 6, Mohamed Salah. Substitutions taking place.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Lovely. It's Salah! Goal! Ajax! And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ajax with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Has been indicated.
Decent chance! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were At times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what.
Shot, surely! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Soma. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Kaka. He's having a pop! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Jordan Henderson. Alonso! He's done very well to get to that.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Batistuta! And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. No foul, says the referee. That has been cut short. Threads one in. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Soma is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kimmich. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Batistuta. And Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams gets across to intercept that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. Kaka. Saliba gets a foot in here. Jordan Henderson. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kimmich. Toljan. Yamal makes a move down the right. Raul. And this is Raul. Real chance! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
This their second corner of the game. Oh, there's a probing ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Julie, unable to make it happen for all his good... Julie! Now, who's going to be first to this? But he's left disappointed. Looking for the run, and this is Raul. He is through here. Raul. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul going about things with real menace. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich.
2 added minutes has been
Raul.
indicated.
Can he get it through? Kimmich. Raul. Tolyan. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And here's Son Heung-min, aimed at the far side. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kimmich. Can he finish? Raul. Kimmich. Raul. Time and again they are repelled. He's through here. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Soma. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kaká did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's gone for a throw-in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Batistuta. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. Spread out to the left. And they can counter here. Kaká. Now it's Son Heung-min. Raul. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now it's Henderson, and this is Berbatov. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And it's Henderson. Rashford finding himself in space. And he's had it nicked away. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Guardiola. Saliba. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Substitution.
Marquinhos did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Out of play for a
Substitution in
throw.
progress.
And he's managed to gift it back. Jordan Henderson. Played out to the left flank. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Son Heung-min. Just eases him off the ball. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Jordan Henderson. It's come to nothing.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vardiol pinches it off him. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. It's Son Heung-min! That's another chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
There will be 3 minutes
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a cute ball. Oh, important interception. Jordan Henderson. Vardiol. Now it's Mbappe. Rashford wants to run onto this. Showing good feet. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich stood his ground strongly.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is a little undercooked. He's found a way through. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Looking for a runner. Vitinha takes a shot. Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Shevchenko. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ambitious ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich. Caicedo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kimmich. Well, they've got it again. Spread it left. Quality ball. Raul. And that has put paid to that. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Akanji goes direct. Jordan Henderson. And it's Vitinha. Kimmich. Nicely spread. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a look and place it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Hakimi. Shevchenko. And here's Raul.
That's good play from him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shevchenko! He's got away with one there. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Looking for the far post. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. And that has left him in a heap. Shevchenko is fouled. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Jamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Floated through. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Mbappe. A lot of shapes to shoot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. And here's Rashford. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. No, it's come to nothing. And they've got a throw. Oh, well played. Mbappe. That is good alertness. No luck with that dink over the top. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Ronaldo might just make this. Not the most accurate pass. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Hakimi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rashford crosses. Akanji clears it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Spread to the right, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. And he's forced to go back. Yamal. Jordan Henderson. And here's Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Rashford. Rashford. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Threads one in. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Shevchenko! And that would have been game, set and match.
Shevchenko really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Mbappe. Number 9, Raul. Number 11.
They've played it short.
Yamal. Number 8.
That is Stuta!
Number 4.
And how did he not put that away?
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the...
Oh, what has happened here? Guardiola. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for the run. Batistuta.
Substitution in progress.
Space for him to turn and look. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Neymar goes short. Lovely feet. And a chance! And again, he is at his elastic best.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, Ultimately... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of...
Messi! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Messi really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Xavi Alonso, more and more pressure on the ball here, and here's goes for the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Messi, and here's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi driving forward. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jordan Henderson, and Jamal, and it's Hakimi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vardiol.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Jordi Alba drives forward on the overlap. Oh, well played. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's destined for the flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. Raul. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Mbappe. And Guardiol. And it's Henderson. That's going wide left. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Now Alaba. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's another throw. Now it's Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Nearly, but not quite. And we have our very first corner. João Cancelo with the short one. Lovely. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Can he get onto this? It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. And here's Raul. Driving forward. Oh, good ball! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So what can they conjure from this one? This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Barcelona have their second corner now. João Cancelo plays it short. Oh, nice touch. Henderson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Jordi Alba just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Hakimi. Raul. Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Raul. Spread it left. Pass is just off target. And for the first half, that is that. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Kimmich. And it's Cancelo. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Now it's Inzaghi. Jordi Alba. He is through here. Lovely feet. Good take, and is he in? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Chance for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's Yamal. No, it's come to nothing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Little pass back. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Alaba. Xavi Alonso. Spread out to the left. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Flings in across.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Short changes him with that pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He can run onto that. Good read, needed to be. Raul going about things with real menace. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Guardiola. That is ended up in no man's land. João Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Corner number 3 coming up.
Cambio de jugadores.
João Cancelo goes short. And it's Gerrard. And it's made its way to him. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Drogba. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Cancelo. Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for a runner. Tacho gets over and intercepts. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Cruyff. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Out towards the flank. Jordan Henderson.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most about that?